Right then, we're here today at Shatterford Lakes, and as you can see, we're catching a few bream. The purpose of today is to come out and have a go with two of the finished versions of the new rods, the Parabolix Black Edition. Today, because the lake ain't particularly big, I'm using the 11-foot feeder, which is perfect for sort of ground bait feeders for fishing up to sort of 40 metres ish probably. Obviously you can cast method feeders further than that. Once you get above that, then it's probably worth using the 12-foot. But once I've got this one in, I'll run you through a few of the key features that we've built into these rods and the development from the previous versions. Just been fishing a little ground bait feeder today with hair-rig corn, just putting some micros and casters through the feeder. Started off maggots and worms initially, but a few too many little perch for my liking, so it was on with the hair rig. And yeah, we've had loads of these, so it's been a really nice day's fishing. It's a fantastic fishery. So we'll get this one in. Certainly do fight in this deep water. And the rod, obviously nice soft action on it, so it's perfect for any sort of commercial fishing and for catching these softer mouth fish like bream. So they're really good all-round rods that you can do anything with. Oh, I can just see him boring around in the deep water under my feet now. Who says bream don't fight? There he is. Nice bit of snot up the line. And probably 4 pounder bream. It's been about the average size today, so some really good fishing. So let's get you a look at this one. Drop him in the net. I'm going to show you through these lovely rods that we've got. Right, so this is the 11-foot rod that I've been using today. The first thing you're going to notice is the new handle that we've put on the rod. It's got this black rubberized grip to it, not only for a nice cosmetic look to the rod, but also when you're casting, gives you a perfect grip in any conditions. The rest of the handle is a mottled cork, which blends in with the black theme that we've gone with this range of rods. Moving on from there, we've got a keeper ring, which we never had on the previous range of rods. Just makes it a little bit easier for storing your rigs. The next big thing that we wanted to look at from the last range of rods is the eyes. A lot of us didn't feel they were big enough, so in this range we've upped the size of the eyes. Obviously there's a lot more feeder work with shock leaders and casting longer distances now. So these are forward facing, so you never really get any problems with the line catching around the rings on the cast either. So it's just going to make casting effortless. With the 11-foot rod, you get a 1/2 ounce, an ounce, an ounce and a half tip. The rings on these are larger than they were on the previous rods, again, which is going to help you if you're going to be using the shock leader. And that's basically it for that one. But on the 12-foot version, what we've got is it comes supplied with these large-eyed tips, and when you're using a 12-foot rod, you're going to be looking to cast longer distances, maybe bigger feeders. You might be fishing on a river, big lakes with a lot of tow on them, so these heavier tips are going to match that rod perfectly. The rod itself is a little bit more powerful than the 11-foot rod, as you'd expect, because of what you're going to be doing with it, but all the features are the same. You've got the same handle, you've got the same large rings on it, but the difference is you've got these tips, and they come in 1.5 ounces, 2 ounces and 2.5 ounces, so you're going to cover most of your fishing with those. The beauty of them is that these interchange with the 11-foot rod as well, so if you wanted to cast longer distances or use a heavier feeder on your lighter rod, or your shorter rod, sorry, then you can. So it just all works perfectly. So I'm going to keep catching a few bream, and you can check these out in your local MAP stockist.